Dr. Pam here, and I've been talking about a calm, grounded leader on my videos. Calm, grounded leader is that bridge between crisis into productivity. If you try to jump that bridge, it's a pretty big jump. So if you're feeling the impact of stress, of the changing environment of business, of losing people day after day, not being able to attract top talent into your workforce, keeping your leadership team together and productive has become a laborious job, then you are in the right place. And I just want to talk to you about our 8-part assessment. The 8-part assessment is an amazing compilation of information that will help you become more productive and turn your growth factor back on. We address the lack of productivity from stress. We look at the impact of stress and how it has weakened your leadership team. We also look at where is your team thriving in the face of stress, knowing that we all have challenges that are huge put upon our leadership right now in this time. We look at where are you strong, where are you weakened, and where are you broken. In a lot of cases, the past 4 years have broken us down and we haven't rebuilt the new strategy. So there's a huge part of the assessment in which we look into how your leadership team is functioning as a collective from the vantage point of the impact of stress. And then we say, okay, where has stress broken productivity? Where has stress broken down growth mindset? Where have things become inefficient? So that you can rebuild that through your leadership and build productivity back into your entire business and culture. As we analyze the stress, we take a SWOT at stress. It's a little bit different than the SWOT analysis that you're used to. We look at the strengths as the lifeline of your leadership team. Where are you thriving? Sometimes nowhere. Sometimes it's just crisis. We have strategies to rebuild that. Most times there's somewhere in the collective team that you have a lifeline that you're hanging onto, a strength that you are just perpetuating over and over with the hope that the rest will come along. Then we look for the weaknesses. We look at where has stress impacted these 8 areas of leadership: health, energy, empowerment, authenticity, communication, self-awareness, higher thought, the ability to vision, see, strategize, and then overall conscious leadership, meaning I'm ready for change. We need to reorganize this business to have more well-being within the workforce, to have a holistic workplace, to have a healing-centric workplace. In the case of extreme trauma, where you're taking an old guard leadership or a toxic work culture or a takeover to the next level, and things have gotten to the crisis level where it's day after day, fire after fire, crisis after crisis, we also take a SWOT looking at trauma. The trauma-informed workplace is really important. And at Positive Evolution Consulting, we actually work with brain health through neuroenergetics to help your team heal what has happened in the past. The past 4 years has incredibly put upon us stress, mental health issues, emotional issues, to a degree that there is a need for psychologically safe environments in many workplaces. So if you're looking for a program, a strategy, vision, I wanted to say, to take your business to the next level beyond this crisis and trauma that we've been through, you're in the right place. We have to start with that assessment, to look deeply into your leadership team, to see how you are functioning together, to see where the impact of stress has caused damage to how you lead. It's a real system. It's a dealing direct system, and it's something that increases self-awareness so that your team can function better together. Our strategy is a synergistic blend of amazing evolution. We bring forward techniques and we suggest these techniques in our evaluation to help you repair the damage quickly and effectively. I'm talking about most likely, in most cases, a year. But a year in business can do a lot. You never know until we do the assessment. We can find out from your team where that weakness is happening. And maybe you know it. Many of the leaders that I talk to already know where the weakness is. I could sit you down today and you could tell me, this is our weakness. Well, then we've got to come in and repair that weakness at the human level of collective team synergy. And then that information will start to build what do you do with your culture that's also disengaged and injured and acting in a way that we've never really experienced before. This is what I know to be true about business consulting. People have changed. There is a need for heightened brain health and self-awareness like ever before. Neurological reprogramming belongs in the workplace. It's about harnessing the power of being human using what we have been given as leaders, but we have to heighten our awareness of where our leadership has been broken and then repair those breaks while hanging on to that lifeline of strength. I just had a vision of like, it's like hanging on while you're water skiing, hanging on to that strength, going for the flow, pushing into momentum, and finding your rhythm in a new way. That's what the 8-part assessment from Positive Evolution Consulting is all about. Can't wait to meet with you, and I will be back